The following is a Mid-Atlantic Sports special presentation.
Welcome to the Carolina Sports Arena here in Burlington, North Carolina. This is Grant Sawyer along with Randy Randolph Hedrick bringing you tonight's action, kicking off with Brass Monkey against the Gate City Center, Trent Wylde.
Yeah, the Dynasty 2's Gate City Center's got Monkey on his back, referee down only a 2 count. Brass Monkey and Trent Wylde, they know each other rather well, and they don't care for each other. There's a lot of history.
There's certainly been a known love lost over the past few years. Of course, for anyone that's followed CWF Mid-Atlantic knows Trent Wylde was basically blackballed from the company for over 1 full year, begged and pleaded his way back in, tried to be Brass Monkey with the backcracker. Trent Wylde trying to hook him for the Dragon Sleeper. Trent fighting it for everything he's worth.
Trent Wylde knows that it could be over, but I'm telling you what, he's able to turn around and go straight to the face of Monkey. Look at that. I mean, it was a cheap shot. The Monkey once again flat on his back.
Looked like Trent may have caught him right in the eye there, just trying to survive the Dragon Sleeper. Now Trent Wylde, big elbow drop. Trent making the lateral press. Brennan Barber the count, but once again just a 2.
Yeah, just a 2 count. Monkey able to kick out on that, but I don't know how many more lucky shots like that Trent Wylde's going to have to hit to get Monkey to stay down for the 3 count. But I mean, we're not used to seeing Monkey like this anyway in a singles match. Usually he's flying by now.
Yeah, no matter whether it's in a high-flying, risk-taking match or in just a brutal heavyweight clash, Brass Monkey can get the job done no matter what the genre of match is. Now Monkey going to the top rope, tumbleweed off the top, has the cover, hooking the leg. Here's the count, but Trent out just before the 3 falls.
Yeah, Monkey not able to secure that second leg. He got hold of the first one. Referee Brandon Barber saying that was very close to a 3. Trent Wylde trying to get his senses about it. Both men slow to get up. Looks like Monkey is going to get up first and jawbreaker.
Smart thinking by Trent Wylde, dropping Brass Monkey's jaw down in the jawbreaker, now driving the knee into the abdomen. Shoot him off one more time and a second knee into the abdomen.
Yeah, these 2 men do not like each other. Trent Wylde doesn't like much of anybody, but he better pay attention.
Yeah, he's taking way too much time joining the crowd. Monkey going for another backcracker, but Trent Wylde smartly hanging onto the top rope, but still jaw-jacking with the crowd, not paying any attention to Brass Monkey, who's poised and ready to strike.
Yeah, Brass Monkey. It's over now. Referee down 1, 2, 3 count.
Brass Monkey continues on his singles march here at CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of our first match tonight at 8 minutes 59 seconds, Brass Monkey!
My shoulder wasn't down. Now I'm not blaming Brandon Barber. It's not his fault. There was a lot of commotion going on. It's understandable that he got out of place. But you know what? As far as I'm concerned, Matty, that match never ended. Yeah. Which means Michael Yamaha. It means Amber O'Neal. Get your butts down here. We got some unfinished business! There's not going to be a mixed tag match here tonight. No.
are not here. It's just me all by myself. So you're not going to get your mixed tag. Now, let me explain why they're not here. You see, do you idiots want the show to go on, or you want me to walk out of here and not finish up? Look, last weekend, Brad did not interfere in the match. Trust me, I'll prove it with some footage, but for right now, Amber went to roll you up, G, and she almost rolled out of the ring, so Brad put his hand in to keep her from rolling out so we can get the finish. Shut your mouth, chump. Here's the deal. Flashback and Amber have been receiving death threats, so I'm not allowing them to come out for a while. So what we'll do is, I tell you what, I'll be more than happy to give you, Matty, 5 minutes right here tonight on one condition. And what's that, Mike? Good call. Put your mic off or back up. Either one, it doesn't matter to me. I'm sorry, Lord of the Rings. You and I will go 5 minutes right here tonight if you, G, walk out that front door, get in your ragged car, and leave.
Mike, alright, let me clarify a few things. First off, we got a monster truck parked in the back because we drive monster trucks, okay? Secondly, all these people that were here 2 weeks ago know good and well, if I had 5 more minutes, you would have been done. That's right.
If you'd have got 5 more minutes that night, I guarantee you wouldn't be standing here right now. Well, how about it, G? What do you say?
You must think I'm absolutely crazy if you think I'm going to leave Matty D here by himself by the likes of you. Because it's your command. Think again, buddy. I ain't going nowhere.
Hey, sounds good to me. I'll turn around and walk out of here, and all everybody knows is you two got screwed last weekend. You know, Mike?
You want 5 more minutes? Gee, you go back in that monster truck. It's cool, man. Going up the highway. You give me 5 more minutes of that piece of crap, and I swear, you'll be done at the end of the night, Yamaha. You people agree with me? Yeah! What do you say, Mike? You down?
It's all G's call, kid.
Okay. Mike, why don't you just let G stick around? I mean, make things fair. I mean, after all that we've been through. Fair! Come on, you know fair, right? You're always telling us you know fair.
Okay. You people want G to stick around? You people want G-Star to stick around and me still give Matty 5 more minutes right here tonight? Are y'all worth it? Then I'll tell you what. No deal. She walks out the door, she gets in her car, and she leaves, and you get 5 minutes or you get nothing. And you make your decision, and you do it now, because I'm about to walk out of here.
You're on, Mike.
Walk, G. Walk now. Hey, we don't have time for this. Walk now. out the front door now.
You happy now?
Prepare yourself.
Oh,
Because
I
I can promise you one thing.
One thing?
After tonight, you're done. These people will never, ever, and I swear to you, they will never, ever, as long as I have anything to do with wrestling in general, they will never, ever see your face again.
I'll tell you one thing, Randolph, this seems awfully fishy to me.
Yeah, I don't understand what the motive is. I mean, we've been told Amber is not here. Why must G-Star leave the building just to be granted 5 minutes?
It certainly seems like they're trying to sucker Matty D in to a very uncompromising position.
He's getting his tonight.
You guys don't worry about a thing. I'm gonna rock it tonight, baby! Welcome back to Ring Action, fans, as a grudge match that's been building for months and months between the rookie, Roy Rage Wilkins, and one of the premier members of Fatback Enterprises, Donnie Dollars, are locking horns once again.
Yeah, and you say that several months this has been building. We're talking basically the entire in-ring career of Wilkins, who just found out what it's like to hit a brick wall.
Yes, certainly so. And going for it again, and Donnie Dollars pretty much being immobile here in the early going. Not surprising that Roy is going to have to outsmart Dollars to take him all to speed, but Dollars catches him, fall-away slam.
And Roy Wilkins is probably seeing stars on that one. Donnie Dollars, another large individual, probably much more powerful than he even realizes he is. I mean, this is a big bone kid. He likes to fight.
Yeah, but he certainly doesn't need to take the low road that has been laid down, the groundwork of by Michael Yamaha and Brad Stutz. Donnie Dollars is enough of a physical specimen to get the job done on his own, but taking these, Roy Wilkins smack right across the face. Dollars full steam ahead. Roy ducks the clothesline, drop kick right to the side, and Donnie Dollars headed for lower ground.
Donnie Dollars bails out to the floor. Wilkins a ball of fire right now. Referee Red Jones asking him to step back, and he starts his count, but Dollars is going to have a few words with the fans right now. You know, I agree totally about the background, the history, and what Donnie Dollars can do as a professional wrestler. But I question this amongst ourselves. Were we talking about him before he became associated with Fatback?
Fatback Enterprises has certainly raised Donnie Dollars' stock, so to speak, to the next level, and certainly made him a more visible foe in CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Yeah, well, he'd be an asset to anyone's group. The guy is solid muscle. I mean, he doesn't care. He doesn't get hurt. I mean, he shows no expression. He just takes his opponents apart, uses the physical side, and just, you know, just wears them out.
And obviously, as shown by his actions the past few months, he has no heart at all, as Fatback Enterprises, comprised of Donnie Dollars, Michael Yamaha, Amber O'Neil, and Brad Stutz himself, have done everything in their power to try and cripple the trio of Roy Rage Wilkins, Rock and Roll Matty D, and G-Star.
Yeah, this has been something that just continues and continues. I mean, it's going to build and it will boil over eventually. But right now, Roy Wilkins is taking a beating at the hands of Donnie Dollars.
You know, it was just a few months ago, Matty D gave Roy Wilkins an out in this feud. Matty D said, I don't want you to end your career this early into it. Don't feel that you have to fight these battles. Me and G can get the job done. But Roy Wilkins, being the man of character that he is, wanted to take the battle full steam ahead to Fatback Enterprises. And a flying clothesline nearly decapitates Donnie Dollars.
I tell you what, Roy Wilkins, I don't know if this is his trainer coming out of him or what, but coming off the second rope, impressive. Now he's driving in across the chest of Donnie Dollars. Look, Dollars is on the canvas here.
Yeah, he's just a mild-mannered Roy Wilkins by day, but at night the rage comes out, and right now Roy Wilkins trying to rage up on Donnie Dollars, who goes goes for the blatant eye rake to try and cut off Roy Wilkins, because when that kid gets ticked off, he pretty much loses his mind.
Yeah, he does at that. Sometimes he's a bit too timid, a bit, you know, we have said from up here before, a bit predictable. But, you know, he's starting to mix it up. He's starting to show us a little something every time he gets in the ring. Like, look, beautiful elbow, setting up, and thought about a drop kick and went for the leg drop.
Oh, he's going for the gamma ray, trying to hook Donnie Dollars up, who's quickly scurrying out there. We have seen Michael Yamaha tap out to that submission that he calls the gamma rage before.
Yeah, and then hats off to Brad Stutz, because, you know, Stutz had to be showing everybody in the enterprise all the videos so they'd know that this was coming.
Of course, Brad Stutz very conspicuous by his absence here tonight. I guess he thought Donnie Dollars had this one full in hand, but as they have shown many, many times in the past, a sneak attack is just around the next corner.
That's right, Roy Wilkins trying to build the rage again.
He's going for a Koji coming in. Donnie Dollars blocked it and delivers a boot right underneath the jaw.
That could be the whole turning point here. Donnie Dollars slowly, methodically turning on his foe. Drops down with a lax cover. Roy's able to kick out. This one's going to continue.
Roy Wilkins may just be a rookie, but you have got to hook the leg on anyone that has come out of the CWF Mid-Atlantic dojo.
That's true. Donnie Dollars looking just a little bit frustrated if he's showing any emotion at all. But he goes right back with a boot in the midsection. He's going to set him up.
Yeah, it could be the slot machine, and he drives it down on Roy Wilkins.
It looks like he may have hit the jackpot on that one. He's just waiting on the coins to start dropping. Roy Wilkins curled up almost in a fetal position. You know he's in a world of hurt.
Donnie Dollars showing his inexperience by not making an immediate cover, and now, what in the world? Picking Roy Wilkins up off the slot machine. How many times have we seen that backfire on a man?
That's true. I mean, through the history of wrestling, that usually does not work. But also, how often does it backfire when you do something like that in order to get more television time? Look at this. Roy Wilkins going
for the gamma ray. He's almost got him. Donnie Dollars is so huge. He's able to fit, trying to turn him. And Donnie Dollars, thanks to his size, was able to make it to the bottom rope.
Yeah, the bottom rope. Donnie Dollars' best friend. Once again, Red Jones asking for the break. Roy Wilkins obliges. You know, Roy, you've got to the 4 count there if you want to play Donnie Dollars' playbook.
Donnie Dollars grazes him with that clothesline, and now going back from behind. And now Donnie Dollars back on top of things, shooting Roy off the ropes. Roy goes underneath the clothesline, going Koji cutter on Donnie Dollars.
Donnie Dollars flat on his back. Roy Wilkins, I don't know if he's got enough knowing where he's at in the ring to get over. He looks like he's going to try to crawl over and make a cover. Just barely able to get over. Referee down 1, 2.
Only a 2 count, and boy, how much has the slot machine and all these other powerful offensive maneuvers taken out of Roy Wilkins? We've mentioned it before. Roy's biggest problem is sometimes his hesitation. As a rookie, you can't help but have that hesitation. It's cost him before. But Roy Wilkins now going to the top rope, and Dollars blatantly shoves referee Red Jones into the top rope, and that causes Roy Wilkins to very uncomfortably straddle the top turnbuckle.
A very smart veteran move to turn this match around on the part of Donnie Dollars, even though it was, you know, bending every rule in the book. But look, he's got Wilkins up, now he's just going to toy with him.
Oh, Roy needs to get out of this, because I think I see what Dollars is going for there. If he gets him up, he could be going for the ATL, and he knows it!
Oh my goodness, he's gonna get the code. Here it is. 1, 2, 3. Donnie Dollars, your winner.
No one kicks out at the ATM. No one has done it yet. And today, at the CSA Fatback Enterprises, and Donnie Dollars is victorious. represents everything that is wrong in the sport of professional wrestling. Joey Silvia and simply Steve Greene. The other side, I'm not sure what they represent outside of just pure unorthodox behavior.
Well, that and power, both of the men on the other side of the ring. Big Otto Schwanz, who you see in the ring right now, his tag partner, unexpected, surprise to me anyway, Tank Lawson. I mean, two of the most powerful individuals as a tag unit, but have they ever done this before?
Certainly not. And I got to hand it to Commissioner William L. Cross. Joey Silvia and Steve Greene have been getting away with a lot of stunts as Otto Schwanz displays his impressive power. They've got away with a lot of junk over the past few months. And kudos to Commissioner William L. Cross for deciding, well, maybe enough is enough. Let me put them in there against a tag team that isn't going to take any of that.
Oh, yeah, Joey Silvia comes in with a low kick to around the knee area, and he's got the big man backing up, going for a blatant chokehold. Referee Charles Richardson calls for the break.
Joey Silvia better not let this monster have 1 second rest. Joey Silvia up and over in the corner and maybe celebrating prematurely. What a clothesline!
Oh my goodness, Silvia turned inside out. I bet he wishes he was somewhere else tonight. But Otto Schwanz looks like he knows he's in control. Going to pick him up by the hair. Referee admonishing him, but Otto doesn't seem to be paying attention.
Headbutting the living tar out of Joey Silvia. Now, let me tell you one thing. I don't know if I've ever seen the crowd at the CSA this happy, and what a shoulder block!
And we have never seen Joey Silvia bounce off the canvas like we have so far in this match. Look at his foot right in the face.
Well, usually Joey Silvia and Steve Greene are on the same page, but Steve Greene is in no hurry to make a tag to his partner here tonight.
Well, Steve Greene's showing his savvy. I wouldn't want to run against either Tank Lawson or Otto Schwanz. I mean, Schwanz is turning it up. He's having a ball here tonight.
The lightning elbow followed by the lateral press and miscommunication courtesy of the new Dynasty as Steve Greene drops the elbow on Joey Silvia, and they better get on the same game plan and quit.
Well, hey, it was simply a mistake.
And simply a double clothesline by Otto Schwanz.
Otto Schwanz totally in control. Both of the members of the Dynasty down trying to make an exit from the ring. And we see the Gate City Center on the outside trying to cheer his men on, his Dynasty mates.
Yeah, that dreaded society at ringside, Trent Wylde. How many times have we seen him stick his nose into tag matches before that he had nothing at all to do with? But of course, what more would we expect from the new Dynasty?
Well, yeah, we're not really sure what to expect from the new Dynasty. We know what we've seen from them so far, and they're despicable young men. I mean, these guys were all Slick Diddy Ric Converse's closest friends in real life away from wrestling, and look at them now.
Yeah, and of course they've been saying as of late, well, we have a fourth member in the form of Osiris. I really want to believe Osiris saying that they're just full of hogwash, but unfortunately, how many people did we see turn against Ric Converse in just a few weeks' time? Could Osiris be the fourth? I hope not.
I don't want to see Osiris become the fourth member, but you got to think about it from Osiris' point of view. He would be the big man on campus with the other three Dynasty members.
Certainly height-wise he would be.
Well, that's about all we're going to have there now. Swan's going to turn his back on Greene. Greene attacks on the ropes. Referee's counting.
Steve Greene trying to get some kind of advantage on Otto Schwanz. Nothing doing. Otto Schwanz elbows the tar out of him, and now stomping away on simply Steve Greene.
Yeah, Otto Schwanz, he's in his element. He's having a blast. He just loves beating on people. We've always known that. And he likes the crowd, too.
Yeah, and the crowd right now really would like a tag, and they're getting it courtesy of Tank Lawson.
Tank Lawson comes in, a big shot to the ribs. That will leave a mark, I'm sure.
He is called the most powerful man in the Mid-Atlantic. A lot of people have been supporting Tank Lawson for quite some time, but he did not have 110% of the support as Lawson. What a clothesline to Steve Greene.
Yeah, Tank Lawson showing the aerial move. Now he's going to make fun of Steve Greene laying on his back and twitching.
Fish out of water, but Steve Greene able to get out of it before the fatal 3 falls. Like we were saying, Tank Lawson had the 110% support of the crowd when he finally turned his back on his former manager, Cornelius J. Lumpkin III, when Lumpkin asked Lawson to do, of all things, spit on the American flag to prove his loyalty.
Yeah, that's unthinkable in the first place, and thank goodness Tank Lawson said the heck with the amount of money that was promised to him. He wasn't crossing that line.
That's exactly right. Of course, Cornelius J. Lumpkin has now tried to get a hold of some other foreign investors to supply him with the funds and means to take over the Mid-Atlantic, aligning himself with the likes of all people, Assad Khalif, Corey Edsel, and the United Nations of Devastation.
My goodness, look at the power. Steve Greene picking Lawson up, slamming him the second time. It hasn't phased Lawson a bit, and Greene is holding his back.
Tank Lawson hasn't even come close to breaking a sweat. And Steve Greene and Joey Silvia, I think, are about looking for the exit.
That's right. I mean, they're sort of backing up. Steve Greene's trying to get a little crowd support, but that's not going to happen here at the Carolina Sports Arena.
Tank Lawson allowing Steve Greene to try and slam him. Nothing doing. A big forearm takes him down. And once again, look at this. Catches Steve Greene in midair with ease. Power slam to the canvas. Lateral press. Joey Silvia there for the save. And boy, does that ring a total desperation or what?
That's right. Now we've got all 4 men in the ring. Bedlam breaking out. Otto Schwanz squaring off with Silvia. Stomping a mud hole in the corner. Checking to see what's going on in the other corner. This is getting good.
Otto Schwanz hammering away on Joey Silvia. One on his partner. The new Dynasty collide in mid-ring. And Tank Lawson and Otto Schwanz's arms collide with the larynx. And look at this. Trent Wylde, one for good measure.
That's right. Trent Wylde smartly rolls out of the ring, but what could he do with those 2 men after him? I mean, standing tall in the middle of the ring, Otto Schwanz, Tank Lawson, the Dynasty, scurrying off like the rats they're showing us that they truly are.
Boy, I wish you folks could be at the Carolina Sports Arena right here now, because this crowd is having the time of their life. And it's a good thing, because I think some of the fans were about ready to take out Joey Silvia before this match ever started.
That's right. All 3 of the Dynasty rats running around the ring. And, of course, Schwanz is not going to let them just stand there and catch their breath. He's going to make them put a few miles on as he laps them around the ring.
I don't think Otto Schwanz is going to beat Steve Greene or Joey Silvia in a foot race, but they're running right into the right hand of Tank Lawson.
Lawson takes all 3 down with a short right hand. And, of course, here they go crawling out of the ring again.
Tank Lawson now one more time on Steve Greene, picking him up. Could it be? It's going to be a vertical suplex or possibly the tank liner. He nails it.
That's right. Steve Greene flat on his back. Referee down. 2 count. Steve Greene impressively kicks out of that one.
Hey, we've seen Tank Lawson put away a lot of individuals with that maneuver in the past, but of course it may be a little too early to put away simply Steve Greene.
Yeah, simply Steve Greene. Take a look at him. I mean, he looks like he's in great shape. The most exaggerated physical specimen I've seen out of him in the 8 or 9 years I've been associated around here in the Mid-Atlantic area where he came up at. And except for the fact Otto Schwanz is beating him down in the corner, he looks fairly impressive as simply Steve Greene.
Certainly does. And in fact, I would say all 4 of these men are extremely well-conditioned athletes. I can't say the same for the Gate City Center at ringside, but the 4 athletes in the ring are certainly in great physical shape.
Well, you know, the Gate City Center has told us on many occasions that he's got his own workout regimen.
Oh, I bet he does.
And I mean, if I'm not mistaken, 2 cartons of cigarettes a day is a part of his workout.
Two cartons a day keeps the doctor away?
Yeah, something like that.
Big back suplex courtesy of Otto Schwanz puts Steve Greene back down, and Steve Greene, I'd say, is having his worst outing of 2006 right now.
Well, I mean, what can you say? You look across the ring and Trent Wylde trying to get involved again.
Yeah, speaking of the devil, Otto Schwanz pulling him up by bandana and lack of hair.
Yeah, the mohawk or whatever it is, Tank Lawson's in the ring. Steve Greene rolled out by Joey Silvia.
Big leg lariat as Joey Silvia took advantage of all the distractions going on, leveled Otto Schwanz, and right on top of him with the bleeding choke.
Why would you make Otto Schwanz angry? Now he's biting the top of his head.
Hey, the Dynasty is desperate right now. They're going to pull out all stops to try and do anything to derail this unstoppable train of a tag team that's Otto Schwanz and Tank Lawson.
Now, let me rephrase the question. Why would you make Otto Schwanz angry?
I don't have an answer for it, Randolph, because that's the last thing in the world that I would ever think of doing.
That's right. As far as I'm concerned, Mr. Schwanz is good people.
Joey Silvia, vicious kick to the lower abdomen, and now hammering away on his much larger adversary. But the good thing is, if they get Otto Schwanz on his knees, Otto and Joey will be at the same height.
That's right. Now, Joey's taking advantage of the situation, pounding the skull of Otto Schwanz on the second turnbuckle. Referee's calling for a break. Steve Greene, you see him in the background up on the rope cheering his partner on.
It's almost depressing every time I watch an athlete like the likes of Joey Silvia in the ring resorting to actions like this, because Joey Silvia was one of the great young high flyers, most beloved athletes in modern Mid-Atlantic history. And what he did to Ric Converse a couple months ago, it dumbfounds me that Joey Silvia thought he needed to do that to get attention.
Well, you know, we have contemplated this on this show for weeks and weeks. I mean, this may be part of a plan. You know, Trent Wylde is definitely the nexus of this new dynasty. That much we pretty much figured out. It's kind of hard to deny it. And you've got to think that the seed was planted inside of Steve Greene when the American Steel Ninja was injured.
It's certainly so. This was obviously a collaboration that was several months, if not even longer, in the making, as Joey Silvia showing some of his old aerialistic ability. Very impressive.
Yeah, Joey Silvia. I used to think of him as the Carolina's highest flying, and I tell you, he was always amazing. We did glimpse a little of that, but right now, he's more interested in winning a match, making a name for this new dynasty.
Whipping Otto Schwanz in the corner, cheap shot on Tank Lawson, but really, this is a smart ploy on Joey Silvia's part to draw Tank Lawson into the ring. And look at this triple team.
That's right. Now there's Schwanz taking a beating there. The Gate City Center climbs off of the ring apron. He thinks the referee's going to turn around, but Lawson's taking the referee's attention.
Yeah, Otto Schwanz is hammering his way out, taking on both members of the new dynasty, firing his way out of the corner. Joey just one clothesline. Joey up and over.
Oh my goodness, trying to drop it. Otto Schwanz face first into the canvas.
Wheelbarrow Bulldog. Joey Silvia plants the former Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion with the cover and almost a 3 count.
Tank Lawson made his way in, but I don't think he would have been in time if Schwanz couldn't have saved himself.
Silvia going for a second cover and once again only able to hold his shoulders down for 2.
That's right, Otto Schwanz, we don't often see him down on the canvas unless he's doing some chain wrestling. Right now he's trying to make sure the shoulders stay off the canvas and regroup.
It is imperative for the new dynasty's game plan to keep Otto Schwanz on the canvas. If he is on a vertical base, they have virtually no chance at all of success in this contest.
That's right, they're doing the smart thing. Otto Schwanz, a veteran, he is the big powerhouse. He knows how to use his size, his weight advantage over most of his opponents, but right now on the canvas, it's negated.
Otto Schwanz trying to use these cheers from the crowd to power him back up. Of course, Otto Schwanz, he's been on both sides of the fence. He really sometimes doesn't care if people cheer him or boo him as long as they respect him. And Otto Schwanz right now hammering away on Silvia, who goes right back to the eye.
Yeah, he has to go to the bag of tricks again off the second rope. Schwanz waiting on and catches him in midair.
He catches him, fall away, right back to his own corner goes. Otto Schwanz probably didn't realize it was the incorrect corner to be tossing Joey Silvia too, who made a clean tag to Steve Greene.
Yeah, Steve Greene, he's taking advantage of the situation, taking shots from the midsection, anything he can to the big man. Beautiful spinal tap. You see Otto Schwanz, he howls out on that one. That did not feel good. And I keep asking this question, why do you make Otto Schwanz angry?
Well, regardless, the new dynasty is making freaking tag in and tag out, and really for the first time in this contest has slowed the pace down more of their style and are being able to double team Otto Schwanz.
Yeah, that's more or less why we don't see so much of the high-flying Joey Silvia anymore, because the tactics have changed. They've slowed down the match a lot. They bring it down to their speed. They control it. They want to keep it on the canvas, keep it in their corner.
Joey Silvia with those legs laced around the head of Otto Schwanz. Joey Silvia certainly has some very powerful legs, but Otto Schwanz is maybe a little bit too strong for this. Look at this, Otto Schwanz with Joey, electric chair drop.
Drops him square on the AWA logo in the center of the ring. And Schwanz knows his partner's out there. Tank Lawson cheering him on, wanting a tag here now.
Otto Schwanz could have Tank Lawson right there. Silvia dives, makes the tag, but so does Otto Schwanz. Here comes Tank Lawson. Big clothesline on Steve Greene.
Steve Greene taken out of his boots for a second time. He's up again. Lawson powers him up and slams him.
Boy, there's just no stopping the power that is. Tank Lawson, the strongest man in the Mid-Atlantic, all the way around. Tells a world side slam. Has the leg hook. Charles with the count. Joey Silvia with the save.
Beautiful drop kick to the skull of Tank Lawson. But look, Otto Schwanz is in, and he ejects Silvia from the ring area.
Silvia glides into the set, and Otto Schwanz could be looking to fly over the top rope, down on top of both Joey Silvia and Trent Wylde. Meanwhile, back in the ring, look, Tank Lawson, Cornelius J. Lumpkins, Charles on the outside of the ring, offside, lead,
from Charles Richardson. Rolls back in the ring. 1, 2, 3. This one is over. What a travesty of justice.
Out of nowhere, Cornelius J. Left in the third, and Asad Khalid totally robbed Tank Lawson of this victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and pinfall, 19 minutes, 41 seconds. The new Dynasty. Simply Steve Greene, Joy Silvia, protects City Center, Trigger Wylde.
I have something to say to the fans of the CWF. I have good news and I have bad news. For everyone who attended the Greensboro show last week at the Boys and Girls Club, you witnessed a match between Marcellus, the Mid-Atlantic King, and Brass Monkey. Well, the good news is, I received word earlier in the week that the North Carolina Sports Academy has put that match an early nomination for Match of the Year.
That's good. Yeah!
And now for the bad news. Last Sunday morning I woke up in extreme pain. I couldn't move my left arm.
When you get out, you get out.
I knew something was wrong. I just couldn't put my finger on it. So I knew I needed to seek the best medical attention I could. So on Wednesday, May the 3rd, I jumped on a plane to Amsterdam to receive the best medical attention and medicine that money can buy. And for everyone who's concerned, I received a note from Dr. Jane. This letter comes from Dr. Jane. On Saturday, April 29th, Marcellus, the Mid-Atlantic King, suffered severe trauma to the left shoulder area, to the point where, in my medical opinion, Mr. Marcellus, the Mid-Atlantic King, should not get back into the ring until he's medically cleared. Don't leave. I'm sorry you're not going to get to see the man that you paid your hard-earned money to come and see. I'm sorry. It happens. But don't worry, because in due time, my shoulder is going to get better, which is bad news for the champions of the CWF. You see, this injury has taught me not to take things for granted. And when I am cleared to return, I don't care who it is, Marcellus, the Mid-Atlantic King, will be wearing gold in no time, baby. So in closing, I would like to encourage everyone to continue to send your letters, continue to send your emails. They've kept my spirits high. You can send your best wishes to CWFMidatlantic.com.
I might send a bag.
And with your support and love, I will return in no time, and I will be champion.
Because it's only 5 minutes. But yet, Matty D still has a chance. He has a chance to finally, for the first time ever, pin Michael Yamaha's shoulders to the canvas.
Yeah, but 5 minutes. I mean, come on, we're talking the veteran Michael Yamaha.
Pull up from behind, Matty, but only couldn't even get a 1.
Oh my goodness, Yamaha down again. The box office draw, this most decorated wrestler in the history of CWF Mid-Atlantic. Looks like he's getting tossed around like a rag doll by rock and roll Matty D.
Matty D knows what kind of time limit he has to work with here, and he's moving as fast and as furious as a Matty D can.
Yeah, Matty D, both back into opposite corners. Referee Red Zone's got his handful with this one, even though this is one-on-one. I mean, G-Star left.
Oh, what a blatant eye poke. Yeah, very. Oh, look at this ball back by Matty. Only a 2. I tell you one thing, Michael Yamaha, yeah, what a shocker. Bailing out again. We've seen him do this in previous contests and pretty much milk a double count out to avoid getting defeated by rock and roll Matty D, and he's doing it yet again here today.
Yeah, you gotta hate it because it is a smart veteran move, especially in these time limit matches. 5 minutes being very short, very unusual. I mean, it wouldn't think anybody could get it done in 5 minutes, but Matty D certainly looks to be trying.
Matty D has that clock put in his hand. Look at this. Post him. What in the? Could he be going for a power driver? But no. Yamaha backdrops him all the way canvas. Matty D springboards over. Yamaha with the super kick.
Caught him right up under the jaw. Matty D seeing little birds right now. Yamaha knows he just took control of this match. Rolls the man over. Hooks the leg. Grapevines the leg. D still able to kick out.
Yamaha had him hooked tight there, but Matty D still living and fighting as only Matty D can. Yamaha trying to take the life out of him. Of course, the only reason Yamaha would even agree to this contest, this 5-minute time limit, is if G-Star left the building. And tell me that doesn't seem awfully suspicious.
Well, you know, we've stated before, Fatback is not here. Yamaha stated that Amber O'Neill's not here. We know Donnie Dollars is here. So, I mean, how many of these Fatback Enterprises people can be here now?
Yeah, I really think Matty D is back against the wall here because you certainly cannot trust anything that comes out of the mouth of Michael Yamaha.
And that's true. Michael Yamaha having his way with Matty D, choking away, working that 4 count before he makes the break. Because, you know, on the 5 it would be a disqualification. Yamaha showing the veteran savvy again.
Oh, I'm sure he's going to milk this clock for everything he's worth in no hurry at all. And boy, you can tell how frustrating this is for the fans that are watching the Yamaha milking the clock and only a 5-minute time limit.
Well, I was halfway surprised he didn't step back outside of the ring over this morning, knowing the time limit's working. But, I mean, he's got control of this situation. I mean, he is stretching Matty D every direction.
And did you hear what he said? He said that Matty D didn't even deserve to have a match because him and Amber so convincingly defeated Matty D and G-Star in Greensboro. Give me a break. That victory is as disputed as anything I've ever seen. I don't even think G's shoulders were down. I don't even think it was a 3 count. But yet the match was awarded to Michael Yamaha and Amber O'Neill.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just the way the Fatback Enterprises thing works. I mean, I have often considered maybe an official here a referee there, a timekeeper here. Maybe Fatback has gotten one of these people, then what would happen?
And how many times have we seen Fatback Enterprises, even if it's a one-on-one contest like this is, do some kind of blatant sneak attack where they try to destroy and cripple a man or woman's career? We've seen it before with G, we've seen it with Roy, we've seen it with Matty. Who's saying they're not going to try the exact same thing here today?
That's right. Matty D takes one right to the midsection. He is curled up in the fetal position. In a world of hurt, Yamaha working the clock. He has control of this one.
Body slam measures Matty D, but no one home for the elbow drop.
Yeah, Yamaha holding the elbow, misses the clothesline twice. Matty D connects with an elbow off the second rope.
Right between the eyes, Matty D ringing the arm, drives the jaw of Yamaha down across the shoulders, moves the midsection, could be going for the defibrillator. Yamaha trying to find the defibrillator for everything's work, spins out of it. Yamaha has some punches, Matty all the way around, lands on his feet, moves the midsection one more time. Defibrillator!
Oh my goodness, Michael Yamaha, he felt the brunt of that one. Matty D knows he's got a chance now. Now he's going to go to the top rope again. You know, Matty D, he's exciting as it is. He is as excited as he appears. This is all adrenaline.
Yeah, but you can hear the count. You can hear the count of the time limit, which has expired. Referee Brad Jones stepping in the way of Matty D, preventing him from hitting Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah, imagine this, the crowd chanting 5 more minutes.
What a shocker, yeah. Yamaha filled probably a good 3.5 minutes of that match for everything that was won. The other minute and a half was non-stop. Matty D working at Matty D's pace, the pace that Michael Yamaha cannot hope to survive, and he knows one day, someday, oh look at this! Amber O'Neal, what a shocker! Amber O'Neal is indeed here at the Carolina Sports Arena, and G-Star is nowhere to be found.
Won't 5 more minutes. No, you shut up, fat boy.
You know, G-Star left, right? Oh, let's go.
How much more time do you need? Personally, my man can go all day long. We all know you're a 5-minute man. But you want 5 more minutes? I got nothing but confidence. My man can give you 5 more minutes. Baby, bye. And you know what? I think he got cut short a little bit this time. See ya!
Yeah, you wouldn't be so confident if G-Star was actually in the building tonight.
I gotta stand this. I'm gonna go chew to my finger.
When will the day come that Matty D finally has a shot, one-on-one, no time limit, where he can pin Yamaha short? Oh, Yamaha never back in the ring!
And this is where it all started. Amber O'Neal sliding into the ring. It has happened again. History repeats itself. Matty D down on the floor. Fatback Enterprises celebrating in the ring.
Another blatant sneak attack after match. How many times do we have to see this? Oh, someone put a stop to it. Matty D throwing the chair. And boy, he didn't care who he hit there. But Yamaha and Amber, they may be 2-on-1, but the two are headed out of here.
Frosted revenge. Michael Yamaha. It's still not over.
against someone that is very, very far from beloved, Michael McAllister.
Yeah, the man voice, former AWA official. Looks like he's not too eager to step through the rope.
I told you it's McAllister!
Michael McAllister may have just sealed his fate.
Oh, what a return shot.
What a slap by Rob McBride, not taking any of the crap, trying to be dished out by Michael McAllister.
Yeah, we saw McAllister just a few short weeks ago with that eye swollen shut. You know that had to hurt.
Yeah, Gemini Kid beat the living tar out of Michael McAllister, and that was a scene that was very much enjoyed not only by the fans, but by us here at the commentating table as well.
That's right. You know, McAllister finally makes his way back in. Referee Brandon Barber, he stops the count here. McAllister, he's going to go right back out here, agitated by the fans at ringside. What does he expect?
You know, he can get as agitated as he wants to, but as far as I'm concerned, Michael McAllister is a joke. He is a wrestler wannabe. He lost all of his power that he once had as assistant commissioner to CWF Mid-Atlantic and the AWA. When he was stripped of that power, he had nowhere else to go, and ever since then, he's been trying to cut it in a wrestling ring, and if not been for the interference of the likes of several individuals along the way, such as Marcellus King and Julius Augustus, just like we see right here, Michael McAllister can't accomplish a thing on his own.
Yeah, McAllister, I mean, I'm sorry, but face it, he couldn't wrestle his way out of the wet paper sack right now. But you know, everything he's got comes from the old school. Everything comes from the old school, his training, etc. And then look who was backing him up there for a while. I mean, we come to find out when he lost his power of the AWA office that he was aligned with some of the wrestlers here in CWF behind the scenes.
Yeah, Mitch can pretty much single-handedly thank Michael McAllister for his TV title reign. The TV title reign that came at an end courtesy of Rob McBride back at New Year's Knockout.
Yeah, Rob McBride now. He's been TV champion for several weeks now. I mean, he's been taking that belt everywhere, showing it off and holding on to it. He's got a great run going here. I don't think McAllister's going to be the threat some of the other challengers may be.
It's certainly, to say the least, but right now he's trying to take the life out of the champion. Let's not forget this is a title match, and anytime I see Michael McAllister in the ring, the last thing I'm thinking of is a champion, but this is a title match.
Yeah, it's a title match. The Boogie man's down, but I mean, you know, with a little support from his people, all this may just turn around. McAllister's going to be running like we usually see him, you know, coming in, drop a few boots and turning tail. Boogie's trying to get up, and he's made his way back up to his feet. He's back up to his feet, and McAllister, impressive slam.
Wow, I'm shocked. He must have had his Woogie this morning, because he just powered the Boogie man up, and very happy with himself, I might add.
Yeah, well, maybe now that he's had his Wheaties, he can have Leonard Nimoy go in search of his biceps.
Michael McAllister arguing with officials, Brandon Barber, who's having nothing to do with the mouth of Michael McAllister.
Yeah, Brandon Barber's a no-nonsense official. I mean, he knows this is an important match. It is a title match. I mean, look at this. Boogie is on his back.
Once again, McAllister trying to choke out Rob McBride, because that's about as scientific as McAllister gets.
Well, you know, we have seen the eye rake out of him before, too.
And a big chop, and if there's a guy you don't want to get a chop fest with, it's Rob McBride!
Well, first of all, it wasn't a big chop.
But he's certainly on the losing end of it!
That's right, lighting up his chest. It's going to be as bright red as his unitard is right now, and the Boogeyman lights him up again.
Through to the midsection, and Rob McBride crashes very uncomfortably to the concrete floor here at the Carolina Sports Arena.
Yeah, you notice there's no big foam blue pads running around the ring. That is concrete. There's a carpet runner around a couple of the sides. It doesn't give any. That hurts.
McAllister perched on the ring apron. I don't know if he's looking to get out Lucha on us or what. McAllister flies, and it does not pay off. Rob McBride catches him. What a slam on the floor at the CSA.
Can you believe you said it? It came out of your mouth. I heard it. You said McAllister flies.
Yeah. The landing was even worse than the flight, though. And now Rob McBride looking to shoot him in. McAllister reverses it, and the shoulder of Rob McBride crashes into the steel ring Atlantic Coast.
Yeah, did you hear that? McAllister finally did something that was wrestling related, even though it is out on the floor on the concrete. He rolls in, breaks the referee's count. Going to take advantage of the champion again around the steel ring post.
It was probably completely accidental, too.
Yeah, well, you know, it probably was, but McAllister smartly trying to do. I mean, what happens if McAllister walks out of here with this title? It's impossible.
It'll be a cold day somewhere, Randolph, and I certainly hope I don't live to see the day where Michael McAllister is declared a champion at CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Yeah, I mean, I figured he'll what? Try the RGL tournament this year also?
I guess technically he would qualify for the RGL with 3 years of experience or less, but I believe it's 3 years of experience or less for a professional wrestler, and I don't know if McAllister falls into that category.
Well, he does have boots now. I mean, I have noticed that.
It's more than you can say for some wrestlers.
That's right. I mean, here we go. McAllister got control of the boogeyman again. I mean, this is a title match. McAllister on the up end again, and he's in the face of the referee.
Yeah, but Rob McBride, I swear, if Rob McBride didn't almost take himself out of the game by crashing into steel ring post at ringside, he'd still be in complete control of this one. McAllister trying to work on the arm, but I'm sorry, there's no way Rob McBride is going to submit and just hand over the Mid-Atlantic television title. He's going to have to be knocked out cold, unconscious to lose that belt.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, because he knows, and we know McBride gives up the body. He sacrifices his body to win matches. We've seen it his entire career. I mean, forever. And you can imagine what he's willing to do to keep his hands on the TV title.
And he's not just fighting for himself. He's not just fighting for the people. He's fighting for the original Boogie Woogie man, Jimmy Valiant, as well, a former 3-time Mid-Atlantic television champion, and the man that handed down the Boogie Woogie man name and legend to Rob McBride.
Yeah, Rob McBride, I mean, he's trying his best. He's back on his feet, but McAllister looks to be having his way with him. That arm draped around the top rope.
About once a month or so, Rob McBride will make the trek back to Charlottesville, Virginia, show Jimmy Valiant that he still proudly holds the Mid-Atlantic television title, and every time he comes there, it's like old home time. Yeah, Rob McBride trails from behind, and only a 2 count.
That's right, brother, by Hot Pocket, brother. That's right, McAllister comes out of it again. He's still on his feet, first man back up. I mean, this is a title match. McAllister's still in there with a big clothesline.
I am nearly speechless of Michael McAllister maintaining control in this contest, shooting Rob McBride up. Sunset flip by the Boogie Woogie man, has him down, could not get the legs across the shoulders, and McAllister able to get out at 2.
Yeah, McAllister's the first one back up, still favoring the back. Oh, beautiful clothesline. Boogie man's down again. Look at this.
Oh, McAllister so proud of himself, posing to every camera in the CSA.
Yeah, and a few webcams, I'm sure, but look at this. Boogie man's got him
around the throat, and McAllister can't do a thing about it. Brandon Barber trying to get Rob McBride to release the choke, and a blatant eye rape frees McAllister.
That's right. We've seen 3 moves out of McAllister today so far. I mean, pretty impressive that his repertoire has grown almost to double digits.
McAllister back to the headlock now, trying to wear down the much larger Rob McBride. Once again, looking to shoot him off the rope, catches him with, of all things, a sleeper hold.
The Weaver lock. That's right. That is old school Johnny Weaver. Made it famous. So many after him, including the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, carried it on. You know, wasn't it Dusty that actually put the tag Weaver lock on the sleeper?
Indeed it was. And let's not forget how many times did Jimmy Valiant have the likes of Kabuki, Ron Bass, the list goes on and on. Hook in the sleeper hold. How many times did Jimmy Valiant, the original Boogie Woogie man, win matches with this very hold? But now McAllister, insult to injury, trying to put Rob McBride out of it. Rob McBride shows McAllister off, and has no sleeper hold on!
That's right. Boogie Woogie man's going to get to use that size and weight advantage now. He's going to try to put his opponent out in this one. Call it done, but look at this. And the referee.
McAllister shoved Rob McBride possibly inadvertently into referee Brandon Barber, who collapses in the corner. McAllister has a chain.
How obvious can you get knowing the referee is down and out? Boogie man has no idea. Wait a minute. Oh, Boogie's got one.
One step ahead. Rob McBride, he knows the game. He plays it well. Bill McAllister right between the eyes with his own chain. Brandon right there. Here's the count. Rob McBride is going to be victorious and retain the Mid-Atlantic television title.
Rob the Boogie Woogie, man. McBride victorious again. The streak goes on. Come on, baby!
Ladies and gentlemen, we're at 9 minutes, 50 seconds by grand final. Your AWA Mid-Atlantic Television Champion, from the Boogie Woogie Man, McBride! Last week in Greensboro, for anyone who missed it, he pulled a chain out from somewhere. I don't even know where he got the chain from. And it appeared to me, when I watched on the video, that he drew back and he had plenty of time to pull that punch before he knocked my head off. So, I haven't tried to call Osiris or anything like that because I want to talk to him face to face. If he's going to try to stab me in the back, it's not going to happen. So, Osiris, you need to come on out here so we can settle this right now. Everyone get on the edge of their chairs because Trent Wylde has a microphone. Rick, you want to know where Osiris is? We want you to shut up! We're not using the mic! You don't have to worry about that right now. We send that out to warm up the clubs. Because after we're done here, we're going to shut down every club and bar in sight. That's what we do. We party every night. We were born nasty, we live nasty, and we're gonna die nasty. Unlike the original Dynasty. Brad Attitude. Ric Converse. Brad Rain. You guys may have had Dynasty written on your shirts. That didn't make it so. We go out every night and we live it up. We shut down every bar and club in sight. We are the real Dynasty. We are the only Dynasty. That's the way it is. That's the way it was. And that's the way it's always gonna be. Don't have a heart attack, buddy. I'll get you later. Yeah. I'll get all of you later. I don't care. Joey Silvia, I take over the world. Okay? This is about me right now, so just shut up. About Joey Silvia. Now, we're talking about the old Dynasty. What was that catchphrase? Living single? Joey sucks! Joey sucks! Joey sucks! Joey sucks! Joey sucks! Joey sucks!
saying. Living single, seeing double, sleeping triple. Is that what it was? Like, you guys might have been sleeping triple with each other, but you see, we're the real Dynasty. We have women lined up at the door every night. Wait, trying to get a piece of Trent Wylde. The ladies love Trent Wylde. The ladies love Simply Steve Greene. And we all know the ladies love Joey Silvia. You see, all you ladies are just booing us because you really want to be doing us. And now, you know what? Steve, tell them what it is.
Ric Converse, your finish is here. You're through. In fact, the sun is setting on your final reign.
It's over. You're trying to tell me, of all people, you're trying to convince me, someone who hung out with you, all you guys, for years, that y'all had all these bombshell ladies waiting for y'all after shows? Every night! Because, if my memory serves me correctly, the kind of ladies that y'all would have would consist of, for example, someone who thought that he pleasured 14-year-old girls. Had so much game because he had none, but had so much game that she'd have sucked him in and in 2 days had him saying, I love you. But the worst of all, a guy who would tape himself with 60-year-old women and show it to your friends like that's cool. Because look, guys, hey, for real, it's this simple. I know that you all try your best to be like the original Dynasty. Living single, seeing double, sleeping triple. But the truth is, you three are never going to be nothing but a bunch of posers. I see where this is in. So, y'all want a little replay of a few weeks ago? Hey, let's do it. I love you. Come on. I love you.
No, you want to know?
Oh, you did? Protect you again? Bring your cat out of here.
Back off. It's not going to happen. And you really need to back off. G-Rock makes me want to upchuck.
Protect your son.
Let me tell you, Rick, it's not supposed to be about them. It was supposed to be about you and Cyrus.
Exactly.
I was just on the phone with Cyrus. He was coming. He's not going to make it. He's got car trouble. He's still up in Virginia. Trust me.
Wait, he's got car trouble? Yeah, that's kind of funny. The one show he has car trouble is when he needs to confront me.
Stirring this up.
We wouldn't do that.
Car trouble is here.
Rick,
Yes, you would.
I told him before. He's on your side. Jimmy Ortega and Cyrus will stand right beside you. Trust me. Forget about these guys. Have I led you wrong? Have I ever steered you wrong?
Listen to your daddy.
Don't listen to your
Daddy always protects
You just back off.
Protect your son.
I'm telling you. He didn't mean to hit you with the chain. You asked this crowd. You asked the crowd. Did he mean to hit you with the chain? I'm telling you. supposed to go down. He didn't mean to hit you. Listen, I've talked to him. I've got a way out of this. I've got a way out of this. You don't trust him, I understand. Believe me.
Don't trust him.
He's on the way out. Team Converse against Team Dynasty. That's right. I understand you don't trust him. Cyrus. Yeah, right here. Well, it's just trust me on this. NC Fitness next week in Greensboro. Yes, next week. Cyrus, Jesse Ortega. I understand you don't want to tag with Cyrus. Singles matches. Each one of you against each one of Team Converse. Best 2 out of 3. Best 2 out of 3. On the 20th, you've got to defend your title. It's mandatory. You have to. What I'm going to do. I understand you don't trust him. Trust me. Trust you. Back off. Trust me. Ortega, Cyrus, separate matches, best 2 out of 3. If you get lucky and somehow pull out a victory, you get the pick who his opponent is for the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title.
We get picked?
But if Team Converse wins, you get to pick any one of them or whoever you want to face for your Mid-Atlantic title on the 20th.
So May 20th, I'll get to take, if we win our match next week, I get to pick whoever I want in for a Mid-Atlantic title defense right here.
That's it.
That's 2 out of 3. 3 singles matches.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, that sounds perfect to me.
That's good for you. Now get out of here. So next week, AC Fitness. Three singles matches. Best 2 out of 3. I don't think you'll get any out of 3. I think this man, Jesse Ortega, and Cyrus will run the whole gauntlet against all 3 of you. Now get out of my thing. And by the time I make it to the back, your bags better be packed and out of here.
Hey, you want me to trust you and see what's up with Cyrus next week? Because of you, I'm going to do it, Cross. But I'm telling you, Cyrus better not stab me in the back like those punks did.
The Southside players know what's on the line here tonight, and it doesn't look like they even want to start this match in the ring. They're waiting on the tag team champion, and Mitch caught it coming through the curtain.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen someone caught it mid-dance step coming through the curtain, taking a whip, and here he comes. Oh, what an entrance. Will be smooth, lighting up the chest of a very handsome gentleman.
The only gyrating Mitch is doing tonight is his chest meeting the hand of Will Be Smooth.
That's right. Look at this. J Money got them all on their feet, got them standing. He is on the back of the big Mad Trucker. Mad Trucker's got Little Billy in his hand. He needs to be aware of Little Billy.
What a collision between the tag team champions. The Southside players took this one right out of the gate. They know what's on the line. They know it's all or nothing. Here tonight at the Carolina Sports Arena is titles. The tag team titles, the Mid-Atlantic tag team titles versus the Valet, Kia Mocha. Yes, the Valet is on the line.
Yeah, you got to wonder about that in the first place. I mean, we've seen the looks over the past few months. Anytime the players are around, there is a strange fascination with Kamakazi that we notice, especially with Mitch Connor.
Will be smooth ripping the dead gear off of Mitch Connor, and J Money hammering away. Everything flying all over the place. And there's the Carolina Sports Arena.
Yeah, will be smooth in now. He's going to drop Connor flat on his back. Beautiful belly to belly. Has the arm pulled in behind him. Connor's trying to find a corner to tag out, but he's in the wrong one.
When the tag team champions don't do something soon, Mitch Connor is going to lose his match before he ever gets the bow tie off.
That's right. Looks like he's getting a little help with his bow tie right now, whether Connor wants it or not. Looks like it's been twisted a little bit tighter.
Mitch Connor getting choked out by his own bow tie in the corner, and to add insult to injury, will be smooth unloading with the chops. Finally a call by Mitch Connor, going for the suplex. Will be smooth blocking it though.
Yeah, Will Smooth got a suplex of his own. Connor flat on his back in the middle of the ring. Referee down. 2 count, and Connor able to jerk out of that one.
Boy, Garry Stevens has got to get involved in this contest soon, because Mitch Connor is not going to survive 2-on-1 against one of the most legendary tag teams in modern-day Mid-Atlantic history, the Southside Players.
You know, the Mad Trucker is involved. I mean, I can hear him screaming all the way across the ring.
Yeah, I believe him and Little Billy are about to have a coronary at ringside.
Yeah, Little Billy getting ready to go off for mini camp here in the NFL. Everybody knows he was the 8th-round draft pick of the San Diego Chargers this year. We're all really proud of Little Billy.
Right now, J Money making Mitch Connor into Mr. Irrelevant with that clothesline and a cover, and now dragging Mitch Connor back to the player's corner.
That's right. J Money tags out. Will be smooth, the legal man. He's going to stick around for a moment. Open him up. Big chop across the chest. Lights up the chest of Mitch Connor.
It is truly amazing how many chops Mitch Connor has taken from the Southside Players over the past few months. I'm amazed his chest is not permanently red, black, and blue.
His chest has to be the density of cowhide steer leather at this point, because we see him week after week getting lit up. I mean, finally he gets the bow tie off, but even the trucker says feel the heat generated by that chest.
Boy, Garry Stevens knows how to chop, and even he was taken aback by the look on the chest of Mitch Connor.
Yeah, I believe he's telling his partner, don't be chopping him, punch him in the mouth.
The Southside Players on top of their game right now, but let's reiterate the stakes at this one. Either tonight, we're going to see, God forbid, Mitch Connor and Garry Stevens walk away with Kamakazi by their side, or we're going to see the Southside Players in an unprecedented 4th Mid-Atlantic Tag Team title run begin.
Yeah, that will be amazing. The fans are solidly behind the players. You love them or hate them. You all know the players. You know their reputation. And if you've been anywhere around the Carolinas, around the Mid-Atlantic area in the last 5 years, you've probably seen the Southside Players, because they used to like to collect belts all up and down the East Coast.
They are 3-time former Mid-Atlantic Tag Team champions. They are multiple-time Tag Team of the Year award winners. Of course, there was a previous incarnation of players with J Money and LA Cash. When LA Cash retired, Will Be Smooth stepped in, and the new incarnation really picked up where the old one left off.
Yeah, there's a little less comedy and a lot more impact in this new Southside Players team. As you see Will Smooth going to the back of the knee of Connor, he's on the canvas again.
I wonder what LA Cash thinks now, watching from home and seeing his replacement not only secure nearly a 1-year-long title run as a tag team champion, but have continued success. And there was a great debate about which combination of the Southside Players is actually the better combination.
Well, you got to admit the Southside Players here in the last few months, especially since the addition of Miss Kamakazi, the center point of this match tonight. I mean, they've turned it up. They're on top of the game, and the only losses, the visible losses we've seen, has always had something from outside cause them.
Yeah, the controversial title win by Mitch Connor and Garry Stevens in February came with the ropes, some foreign object in Garry Stevens' hand. I believe Little Billy was incapacitated that night, but he still came up with something.
That's right. Jay Money working on the knee of Connor. Connor in desperation, ripping away at the face of Jay Money. Referee Charles Richardson making the count.
And let's not forget one other thing when it comes to this matchup with titles versus ballet. Jay Money is such an honorable gentleman. He actually said, the titles are not that important to me. I am not going to risk Kiamoka's welfare and put her on the line just to try and secure another tag team title shot. It was Kiamoka herself that was so fed up with Mitch Connor, Garry Stevens. She said, I will put myself on the line in order for Jay Money and Will Be Smooth to get another shot because she has that much faith and that much belief in her men.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, Jay Money breaking out a little bit of the old mean streak. Beautiful tackles to the back of the knee. Mitch Connor almost incapacitated. The Truckers already had to come in once to make the save, and now look at this. Will Be Smooth back in, stretching the champion.
And hey, Garry Stevens, he is yet to be tagged into this match. We're 5 minutes into this contest, at least 30-minute time limit. Garry Stevens has yet to get a legal tag.
That's right. It looks like Will Smooth is going to try to light up the back of Mitch Connor here to match the chest. He's going to look like a lobster here. The rate he's going, taking a beating from both of the Southside players.
Yeah, and Garry Stevens ain't going to get a tag anytime soon with the way Will Be Smooth had Mitch Connor tied up there, but a shot right to the head, and Mitch Connor, maybe a mistake on Mitch Connor's part. He should have been bailing for the corner here, but he's trying to get some payback on Will Be Smooth.
I've got to ask, who decided Mitch Connor had such a bad shot?
Mitch Connor is on wobbly legs. He may not be dancing for quite some time, and Will Be Smooth going right back to the point of attack, and Garry Stevens is pleading for the tag.
Yeah, Garry Stevens wants in. He's fed up. I mean, look at him. He's going off on his own tag team partner during a tag title defense.
Will Be Smooth just staying on that left leg of Mitch Connor. How many tags have the players made now?
That's right. They're in and out like clockwork. Mitch Connor starting this match. He's not been able to get over to his corner yet, and he is taking a beating. Look at this. Stevens makes his way into the ring, gets the referee's attention, gives Connor a moment to breathe.
Yeah, Jay Money had Mitch Connor down for what could have very easily been a 3 count. Oh, jawbreaker out of nowhere. Mitch Connor needed it back, and he finally gets the tag to the Mad Trucker.
Yeah, the Mad Trucker, a ball of fire. He is in the ring going straight to the face of Jay Money, using that weight advantage, that size advantage, and ripping away at Jay Money.
Garry Stevens has a lot of built-up tension watching Mitch Connor get his head and leg handed to him the past several minutes.
Yeah, the past several minutes. He has been shouting instructions from ringside, and they've not all been very nice.
And how fired up is Jay Money? He's asking the Mad Trucker to bring it on, which he does. He levels Jay Money again and drops down, trying to choke Jay Money.
Yeah, talk about taking the air out of your opponent, a knee to the midsection, a hand clasp around the throat. You're not able to breathe, not able to catch your breath. Mad Trucker is a calculating joker.
Mad Trucker wringing the arm of Jay Money, trying to draw Will Be Smooth into the ring and reaching away on the left arm. I tell you, Garry Stevens and Will Be Smooth, they are some fierce competitors, but they also may be 2 of the biggest trash talkers. It's just like Steve Smith lined up against that quarterback in the NFL. There's a lot of trash talking going on. That's exactly what you get with Garry Stevens and Will Be Smooth.
Will Be Smooth, I mean, he doesn't just save it for Stevens. He gives it to anybody and everybody. Great individual, and I love some of the comments I can hear when I'm down at ringside during his matches.
Mitch Connor back in the ring, and really for the first time, he can thank Garry Stevens for this, in control of Jay Money, almost a half Nelson there, trying to apply his weight across the back of Jay Money and keep the Southside player grounded.
Yeah, if he happens to get up, you know what we're going to see. Connor's going to try his best to set up Jay Money for that suplex thing.
He does love that maneuver he calls the suplex maneuver. The suplex move, is it?
I'm never sure. He calls it something different every week.
Well, he's won certainly a few more matches with his impaler DDT than he has that suplex move.
That's right, but right now he is in control. Jay Money is, well, you know, if you could just roll him over there, Mitch, you might be able to make the pinfall here. Jay Money, he's still in the game. He's not fighting very hard. I mean, now he's going for the ropes, but I don't think he did that until he realized the referee had moved and seen where he was at in the ring.
You're right. If he could just roll Jay Money over the left-hand side there, he could have almost had like an amateur takedown, but regardless, J Money foot reached the ropes and Connor dropping the elbow across the back.
Yeah, Connor's taking advantage. You know what that's going to set up? Well, wait a minute. He's going to tag out the Mad Trucker, once again the legal man, but Connor's going to swing Money into the rope.
Shot to the midsection, setting up for the Mad Trucker. Boot right to the side of the head of J Money.
One of the most wicked beasts in the CWF Mid-Atlantic. The Mad Trucker's got J Money down. Will Be Smooth makes the save.
Of course, Charles Richardson has probably officiated some 100, 200 championship bouts in CWF Mid-Atlantic history, including being the assigned official for Converse versus Carino. J Money ducks into the rope. Flying body press. All his body weight somehow takes the Mad Trucker down, but can't hold the shoulder.
That's right, J Money out of nowhere. J Money flies. We've seen him do it before, but right now looks like Trucker in control stands him on his head.
Look at the power of the Mad Trucker, Garry Stevens, holding him high for the entire world to see.
That's right, J Money out of World of Hurt. He's holding the back. Mad Trucker going to have a word with the fans as he comes over and drops a big leg.
A big leg drop by Mad Trucker. This could be it with the count, girls. J Money, I tell you, it's going to take an awful lot to put J Money away today. He's got that extra incentive. He's not just fighting for himself. He's got a woman he has to be aware of at ringside to make sure and protect her from what possibly could come at the conclusion of this bout if things do not go in the Southside player's favor.
Yeah, but you got to keep in mind also, it's that very woman who caused this match to come around and put herself on the line in this. And the players are up against the wall right now, but wait a minute, a cheap shot by J Money. He's retaliating here.
J Money, I tell you one thing, I don't know the last time I saw this much intensity out of J Money, who accidentally collapses on the Mad Trucker. Here's the count! Only a 2.
J Money has no idea where he's at in the ring. He has no idea where his opponent's at. I'm not even sure. Laying on his back, if he can see the lights above the ring, but Stevens is back on his feet. Tries to make a tag. Will Be Smooth is there.
J Money may be outweighed by some 150 pounds, but he is fighting like a super heavyweight here today at the Carolina Sports Arena. Garry Stevens with Will Be Smooth clotheslines him across the top rope.
Yeah, Smooth comes around to have a word with the fans. A Trucker saw it out of the corner of his eye, took advantage of the situation, and I mean, even though he's on his hands and knees, look who looks concerned at ringside.
Very concerned look on her face. Another count. I tell you, every time Charles starts to bring the 3 down, you know a heartbeat has to skip in Kiyomoka's chest.
That's right, Kiyomoka. She's frantic at ringside, real smooth, trying to do something, trying to get the referee over, but every time he does that, that gives the advantage to the champion.
Garry Stevens measuring J Money, no one holds those. J Money out at the last possible second, and Garry Stevens has a long history with those knees. He's had multiple surgeries on the knees, 20-plus year veteran, and this could be hurting. J Money needs to make the tag, but no! Garry Stevens pulls the leg and prevents the tag.
That's all the veteran savvy coming up there. He's able to hold on. Connor able to come in and drop an elbow on Money limp in the middle of the ring again.
I think every fan at the CSA could taste that tag. They know how badly J Money needs to make that tag. And J Money, he will not die firing away with every last ounce of energy he has on the Mad Trucker.
Yeah, and strangely, that's a Mad Trucker.
But he fell back into it. He fell back into the arm of Will Be Smooth.
Will Be Smooth, the fresh man, finally in. Mitch Connor, the legal man, drop kick Will Be Smooth.
Beautiful drop kick, Garcia. Will Be Smooth catches Garry Stevens coming in with the big chop, and now going right back to Mitch Connor. Mitch Connor, Will Be Smooth are the legal men right now, and Will Be Smooth has the tag team champions on the ropes.
That's right, on the ropes physically and mentally. Now Smooth comes in, drives Connor back in to the Mad Trucker a second time.
Exactly what Will Be Smooth needs to do. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. First a suplex on Mitch Connor. He's got hoisted. He drives him into the canvas. Will Be Smooth couldn't stay. Tag team championship gold. One more time here for Mitch Connor out of 2.
Yeah, Mitch Connor able to get up again. I mean, this is amazing. You got to have a hats off for Connor. He just keeps on getting up. Beautiful move, and I mean, that was almost a reflex. Will Smooth in a world of hurt.
Mitch Connor used Will Be Smooth's own ring gear to his disadvantage by yanking Will Be Smooth, whose head crashed into that second second turnbuckle.
Yeah, Smooth is not up yet. He is still down on his hands and knees. Mitch Connor taking advantage of the situation, applying a few ring boots. Referee checking.
Mitch Connor slowing the pace down one more time. I know many people thought that could have been the opportunity right there when Will Be Smooth got the tag, but Mitch Connor very smartly used his ring savvy and took the advantage back to his side.
That's right. Here he goes back into the ribs of Will Smooth. Smooth looks like he's going out with the concrete courtesy of Boogie. Mitch Connor, I'll tell you what, this thing's turned around, but you got to watch out. The Mad Trucker has got hold of Smooth on the floor.
Big chop on the outside, courtesy of Garry Stevens, and a second one for Will Be Smooth, who's just getting punished at ringside in front of the fans at the CSA.
Another big overhand chop by the Mad Trucker who loves his work.
Will Be Smooth, so drained at ringside, almost collapsing onto the ring apron there. Mitch Connor going outside as well, grabbing the left arm of Will Be Smooth and pulling it into the steel ring post.
That's going to leave a mark. Will Be Smooth in a world of hurt right now. You know that shoulder is throbbing. If he's got any feeling into it all, Connor taking his sweet time to come in and take advantage of this with a axe hand.
Been very physical tag team championship bout here today. Some 15 minutes gone by in this 30-minute time limit and seemingly no end in sight as Mitch Connor trying to wear the life out of Will Be Smooth.
Will Be Smooth needs to make a tag. I'm not sure what shape J Money is in presently, but he needs to get out of here right now. He's taking the brunt of the beating of both Connor and the Mad Trucker, but he takes a lick and he keeps on ticking.
Yeah, but like you said, how much does J Money have left in the tank? Will Be Smooth is really going to have to weather the storm here until J Money has more time to recoup. If it was a 6-person tag, it wouldn't be a problem, but it's 2-on-2 for the tag team titles.
That's right, the Mad Trucker, the leader now going straight to the throat of Will Be Smooth once again, taking advantage of Smooth, who's hanging on for dear life.
Will Be Smooth gasping for air, draped across the bottom rope. It looks like he's having some problem catching his breath as Garry Stevens continues to insult the fans at ringside.
That's right, now here we go, Stevens ripping away at the face of Will Be Smooth. Smooth in a world of hurt. You know that had to hurt, but what happens? J Money tries to come in, get the referee's attention, does just that. The referee's got his back to his partner.
J Money completely infuriated watching what's going on to his tag team partner. It doesn't even matter to J Money how much punishment he's taking. He can't stand watching his partner take it as well.
That's right. Will Smooth, he come up with an uppercut right in the midsection of the trucker, bends the trucker over, nails him again with another shot, but Smooth needs to get over to his corner.
Will Be Smooth does not have enough energy left to follow it up. He's going for it. Garry Stevens grabbed the arm at the last possible second. Reversal. Very accidental maneuver by Garry Stevens gives Will Be Smooth a tag to J Money, who's hammering away on the Mad Trucker again.
Yeah, it's just like a fly hammering away on him. The trucker didn't seem to be very phased by it. He's turned this one around, backed him into the corner. Big job.
I think that really took Garry Stevens by surprise. He wasn't even thinking when he did the Irish whip reversal there that it was sending Will Be Smooth right back to the player's corner.
That's right. Will Be Smooth, he's out on the apron. J Money in a world of hurt. Mad Trucker, he breaks the count on the 4 count. Here we go, off to the opposite corner.
J Money kicks the boots up, and it's a good thing too, because one more big move could have been needed. Look at this power slam by the Mad Trucker. Has the cover, has the leg, here's the count. And Will Be Smooth, a half-hearted chop across the back was enough to distract both the official and Garry Stevens. Otherwise, that could have been it.
That's right, but I tell you what, I heard that chop. It didn't sound too half-hearted from where I'm sitting, but Will Smooth, he's hanging on for dear life. J Money in no shape. He makes the tag. Will Smooth took a beating. Now here he comes, straight up against the trucker again.
The Southside players are just tagging randomly, just trying to get something going against the tag team champions. Smooth now, you can still tell he's not 100%, but he's just trying to lure the Mad Trucker into a slugfest, and Will Be Smooth doing a good job of it.
That's right, Will Be Smooth. The players have thrown the playbook out of the window, and here we go, Connor down to the floor, courtesy Smooth. Smooth looks like he's trying to take control, and the trucker fights back.
That could have actually been big, even though Will Be Smooth is down. That drop kick to Mitch Connor, when Mitch Connor landed, he actually grabbed the knee, and if somehow the players could take Mitch Connor out of this, it's still going to be a long road to hoe to take out the Mad Trucker Garry Stevens, but that'd be huge 2 against 1.
That's right. Mad Trucker has got real smooth down. J Money in to make the save. A kick across the back of the head of the Mad Trucker. I mean, Trucker's looking to be a little bit tired at this point, but he's still in control.
Mitch Connor struggling to get back up on the apron. He's finally done that. Will be Smooth fighting out of the corner of those members of Champs.
That's right, Will Smooth lighting up the chest and the back of Connor and the chest. The Mad Trucker, he's got enough to go around. He's going to dive into his own corner, make the tag. J Money, the legal man.
Yet another tag by the Southside players, and this time it appears that they have maybe a little more momentum going than before. J Money hammering away on Mitch Connor. Mitch Connor sends across the rope. Bang! Bulldog!
That's right, Mitch Connor face first into the cameras. J Money on top of the situation. He's going to beat on him some more. He needs to get this one over just for the sake of his own ballet. But I mean, look, if they can win the ballet and keeper, look what comes with it. The Mid-Atlantic tag title.
That's exactly right. And boy, the Southside players, as much of a beating that they absorbed in this contest, you can see how much is taken out of them. But right now, this could be their moment. But Garry Stevens boot into the back, saves Mitch Connor from the 3.
Yeah, Garry Stevens sees all he needs for his partners. That knows where both the players are at. Look at this. The power of the Mad Trucker.
Going for the power bomb on J Money. Oh, lovely smooth super kick. The Mad Trucker square in the face.
Oh my goodness, I tell you what, if the Mad Trucker's wearing dentures, he's probably swallowed them after that one. What an extension. Beautiful kick by Will Smooth. J Money saying this one is over.
Garry Stevens is down courtesy of the super kick. They're waiting on Mitch Connor to get up, and we could have it right here as soon as Mitch Connor turns around. But no, Garry Stevens runs really smooth right at J Money with money, and Mitch Connor cracks the outside. Garry Stevens cleaning house right now.
Garry Stevens has obviously scouted this team. He knows how they finish a match, and the players were trying to finish the match. He put a stop to it single-handedly.
This match is completely falling apart. All 4 men on the outside. Garry Stevens continues to fight it out with Will Be Smooth. Oh, Mitch Connor! Mitch Connor's got a championship belt, but Kamakazi pulling the title belt away from Mitch Connor. J Money boot to the midsection.
That's right, he rolls him back into the ring. I'm not sure. I think Connor is the legal man. Connor and Money legal. And here we go. They're back in the ring finally.
Kamakazi saved J Money from that belt shot. J Money double clothesline, but Mitch Connor and J Money down. The title's heading to the balance. Kamakazi hangs in the balance.
I tell you what, this is breaking down. All 4 men, both teams wore out. What is this?
Trying to ram the skull of Will Be Smooth into the ring post, but he shoves him off, and Garry Stevens takes the steel ring post instead.
Will B's trying to get up and find out what's going on in the ring. It looks like Connor is down holding his head, but look, Money flat on his back.
Boy, every man down. Will Be Smooth, the only one who was close to being on his feet. Kamakazi just trying to sling the tag team title belt.
Oh,
J Money got it. It's a fight for the gold. Mitch Connor, J Money, tug of war, middle of the ring. Oh, Mitch Connor puts the mixer. It's Baylor, DDT on top of the title belt.
Oh my God, he dropped the head of J Money right on the title belt behind the referee's head.
No, Charles. No, Charles. He used the belt. No, Charles.
Oh my goodness, what a travesty. This is unreal. Kamakazi lost to the tag team champions J Money in a world of hurt. He dove head first in on that title belt. Oh my goodness, this could be ugly.
Get out of there, Kamakazi. Get out of there. She's going to be surrounded by the Mad Trucker, Garry Stevens, and a very handsome man, Mitch Connor. The Southside players. Someone needs to help Kamakazi right here now.
And I tell you what, there may not be any help for him. J Money laying in the ring. Will Be Smooth down on the floor. And I tell you what, this is barbaric.
The Mad Trucker has Kamakazi being taken right out of the building. Courtesy of the tag team champions, Mitch Connor, Garry Stevens. The Southside player still down and out. J Money's head was driven to the title back. You see the fans at ringside in hysterics. These kids scared to death. What will they be handing to Kamakazi, courtesy of the Mad Trucker and their handsome man.
They took
Hey, Mitch, what do you think, baby? We got the goal. We got the water. Oh, look at that. I tell you, baby, you were